Hi guys, I'm Avel and welcome to Meeple Village. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Chronicles of Avel. So join me at the table and let's see what's in the box. Alright, so the Chronicles of Avel looks really fantasy, kind of little, kind of like fun, not too serious, little characters running around with little swords, but big monsters, because of course you need a big monster, doesn't matter what size your sword is. Let's see. Here's the game all put together, and this game, the one thing that I really liked about this game is the way that the equipment or the items work. Apparently you have to make your the items that you pick up, you have to make them fit in your bag. If you can't make them fit in your bag, then you can't have the items. So that's pretty clever and different. Now this is a game for 1 to 4 players and ages 8 and up, and it takes about an hour. Right there it indicates all of that fun stuff, and it seems to be family friendly. I mean, 8 and up, that's pretty low for our board games. So it looks like it's going to be simple. I know there's a lot of rolling involved, and apparently there's 2 stages, one in which you prepare to fight the evilness, and then another stage where you actually fight it. So, yeah. Okay, so rules of the game of how to defeat the beast. And really nice how they did it. It looks like a book. So let's take a look. Here's the components. Really colorful setup. Hexagonal tiles apparently, and probably movement and how we put our board together. And yes, we can draw. So we can draw and make our hero, which to me all on its own is a fun game already. To see other people's drawing, especially my drawing skills. So battle, how to do all of that. Our damage is over here. There's examples. Nice, thank you. Yeah, and then the castle tile. Alright, are there any variants? Doesn't seem like not yet. Battling the beast, walls, and solo play. So yes, so when you play solo. And then there's a note from the designer, active side and active side, not much in the back. Alright, let's see what's next. And we see Dawn of the Black Moon, Chronicles of Avel Castle. So a little bit of backstory apparently, and even more. Player 8, very good. So as far as this just looks to be a little bit of story. Guide to the beasts. There's the different beasts. So kind of like a video game, and they tell you a little bit about the monsters that you fight. Alright. Lots of different monsters, I gotta say. Player 8 is nice and sturdy, so lists the actions, the dice symbol, how to get started, so how to get stunned, I'm sorry, not get started. And on the other side, probably different ways of the map and how your adventure starts. Okay, next up we have a very interesting constellation type of, I'm not sure what this is, but there it is. It's also very sturdy. Oh, and it's 2-sided. I don't know if it's the same on both sides, but map of names, constellation map of names, constellation map of names. Apparently it is the same, but it might not be. No, it's not the same, because this is the mysterious, and on the other side it is the shining. So no idea what this is, but cool. And now we have this, which looks like some kind of, I don't know. I don't even know what to tell you about this. Looks like you put stuff together. That's what it would seem like. But I like the color, and yeah, it looks like it would fold somehow, like a chest. I don't want to mess it up without reading the instructions, but that's what it seems like it'll do. Alright, now we have baggies to keep our game together and organized. So we have tokens, and more tokens, and more tokens, and a bunch of tokens. And even more tokens. So let's take a look at those. These seem to be, something that you would use to put together something else. And there's 2 of these. Then we have dice, which are totally custom. dice. So these symbols are specific to this game. Let's take a closer look at them. We have different colors, bright colors. Two of these which have shields and swords. They seem to be the same. So shields, swords everywhere. Orange. I'm starting to think that these might be the player, but the player rolls. Every player has a color and a set of dice, but I could be wrong. These are a little different. It's a different symbol for sure. And then the two green, which are also swords and shields. Finally, two black, which seems like fans and broken swords. Probably something the monster will roll. And last but not least, we have purple, which also have fangs and broken swords. Alright, next up we have our wound tokens, apparently. I don't know how to play this game, but it's just a guess. But I mean, they look like hearts, so what else could they be, right? Nice and sturdy, I like them. And finally, what appears to be Meeples. I'm not sure if they're, looks like monsters. I see them up close. 4 different color monsters. Basically, or maybe they're heroes. Maybe this is your hero in a color. I'm not sure. I mean, it doesn't look like a monster anymore. He has that sword. Alright, back in the box, we have a bag with, I guess, the logo. Oh, more tokens. I'm not sure what these would be for, but there are 3 of those. Then we have what seems to be the player boards. They're all the same, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 1 for each player. Looks like everybody gets a different potion, and yeah, it looks like those were the heroes because the colors seem to match what we just saw. Other than that, they pretty much have holes to put stuff in, and the wounds over here, damage trackers, hero, and your backpack. For the heroes, here's a whole notebook of heroes that you can actually customize to your liking. I think there's a girl, no, there's a guy, and then there's a girl. I'll show you. So you're gonna put your name, the name of your hero, and then you get to customize it, color it if you'd like. And that's the male. And I skipped. And then that's our hero in female. Whole lot of those. And then finally we have this, which is kind of like the last puzzle piece in order to put your hero together. And again, there's 4. So, for example, say that I'm going to make a hero. What I'll do is I will grab one of these. After I've colored it, I'll place it here with his name and everything else. And then let's see. This should fit here. Yep, there we go. And like I said, that denotes what equipment and especially what items you can carry. So you can keep them here and put that puzzle together in a way that everything fits. You can't carry the item. Alright, back in the box we have what appears to be a bunch of punch board. A whole lot of it. But let's move it out of the way real quick so we can appreciate that the box has the logo on the bottom. So very cool. And I'm sure there's nothing underneath this. There's barely any room. But I always like to check because I have been tricked in the past. Okay, no, there's nothing there. Nice. Alright, let's take a closer look at these. I'm not sure what these are. Maybe some locations that you can visit. We'll take a closer look in a minute. Just really looking at them quickly. There's some tokens to mark stuff. There's part of the initial map that we saw, tokens for maybe monsters or items. Oh, these could be your items, yes. And those little things we saw at the beginning are for these trackers. Okay, so a closer look at these things. Okay, there's Yoda. Oh no, that's not Yoda. Okay, on the back, some kind of banner. Axe and more Yoda. Items. Okay, the other side. Front of the items. All these armor, probably. Potions in the bottom. There's some tokens, probably monsters we have to fight with, symbols that we'll learn once we learn how to play the game. And then on the back, of course, we're going to randomize those monsters probably. Back of our tiles, and then we reveal map tiles. which look very pretty. Monsters. And there's some tokens, probably some gold. Yeah, and some wands. More monsters, stuff that I don't know what it's about. Monsters are pretty. So yeah, like we expected, very family friendly. The monsters are not scary. The places that you visit look kind of cool. Yeah, back seems to be the same. Here's that's pretty. Town, maybe? Finding some skeletons. More tiles. It's a lot of these, huh? Beautiful. Look at the goblins. Oh well, he's friendly. More monsters. There we go, last one. Castle of some sorts. More friendly monsters. Ooh, a nice building over there. Another goblin. There we go. We cannot deny that the game looks cute and family friendly, and I don't know, I'm hoping that it's some sort of, I don't think it would be a dungeon crawler, but some sort of fantasy themed game where you're fighting monsters with your family, with your friends. A light game that you can introduce new gamers to. If you like this kind of game, it's great because most of these kind of games are really long and hard to get into. You have to dedicate a lot of hours and a lot of time and a lot of reading rules and knowing specific rules. So being that it was family friendly, it caught my eye. But that's everything that comes in the box. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see a run through of this, leave me a comment below. I will see you guys on the next video. But until then, may you play more games.